Sounds real.
I'm Jason,
And I'm Jack
and we're back.
for the attack.
That's right. That's right. So today we're going to talk about Red Mesa.
Red Mesa. Yeah, let's talk about Red Mesa. That was a really good show at the living room. So that was my first time there at the living room.
My first time at the living room.
And I dug it. Very cool place, very chill place. And
I really liked it, actually.
Literally in the living room.
Couches and everything. I
Yeah,
loved it.
I loved
I
it.
was on the couch the whole time.
Yeah, you were. I was looking for you. I was like, where are you? So
So-
there you are.
Okay, so Red Mesa play at the living room. They're actually from Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, New Mexico, yes.
And they're stoner,
Doom.
what do they call it? Desert
Doom.
Doom.
It's Desert Doom, bringing
That's
their
what
own
they
style of Desert Doom.
So we did an interview with them, and we'll attach that at the end. But yeah,
Very
really
cool.
cats.
Very cool cats.
Apparently, they have their own record label as well.
Yeah.
So they got.
So we're
I think
looking
They had
for-
25. I don't quote me, but I think he said he had like about 25 bands already on the label.
On the label. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to checking out.
Yeah.
Doing a deep dive on to see what's going on as far
Definitely
as.
want to reach out to them again and see. if
Well,
we
we'll
can
definitely see them again. Hopefully.
showcase some of the other artists, and we'll definitely showcase Red Mesa on our listening table.
Yes,
So
we have that, so we're
had the
going to be
pleasure of
listening to
getting
that.
the CD that night, and man, wow, let's just get into it. Ojo Malo opened up.
Yes, they did.
Good guys from Ojo Malo.
Yeah, we've talked about Ojo Malo before. It's our band here in El Paso. Great guys, great music. I like their new direction they're going in.
New songs that
Yeah,
night.
they're very cool.
Really kick-ass songs.
Yeah, very cool stuff that they're working on, and so I can hardly wait until they drop that EP or a single.
Yeah, the EP.
Yeah,
They're working on an EP, so I'm excited to hear that. Put that as well on the listening table.
Very cool.
And so they rocked it down as always, and man, they put a good set. Even a smaller environment, more intimate. It was.
I loved it. I'd be honest, I loved it. I prefer, in a weird way, I kind of prefer to see them in that environment than at other venues because I don't get me wrong, other venues sound great and everything, but just the intimacy and that style of music, it just vibed so well in that room. I don't know.
And I felt like I was in
I felt I was at somebody's house.
I felt like I was in a horror movie, to be honest, because of the fog.
Oh yeah, the fog.
I mean, you couldn't see. I mean, if you're sitting at the bar,
yeah, I couldn't see.
it's just a huge haze.
Yeah, I think I took a photo and literally I couldn't see anything. It was just fog.
I like that though.
Yeah, it was very cool.
That. You have to actually wade through the fog to see the
band
if you want to, or you could just zone out, and I like that.
And I kind of did.
Listen to the music.
And I kind of did, and it was funny because I had mentioned to you because one of my favorite pastimes is just to kick back, put on tunes, and zone out at the house, and that's where I kind of felt like I just, I was at the bar, I had a few drinks, and I just was zoning out on the music. It was great, loved it.
So Red Mesa came on afterwards, and wow, awesome set.
What did you think?
I was just like one of those bands where you get hooked and you just fall into the music.
Yeah,
it just reels you in, and you're just taken to a different place. I loved it.
Yeah,
it really does feel like what you said earlier about the whole listening experience when you're at home and you put the vinyl or the CD and you just zone out.
I totally agree. I was vibing on them hard. I was like, wow, this is some great stuff. And for me personally, I was, like I said, I was at the bar. You were at the couch, I guess. And I was just chilling out, and I was just jamming out. I really couldn't see some of the stuff because, like I said, the fog in that place sometimes could get a little much. But that's cool, man. And I got lost in their Desert Doom. And you know me. I mean, Doom is one of my favorite genres of hard rock or heavy metal, whatever the case may be. So these cats were great. I would love to hear more and see more of these guys. And unfortunately, the car bombs didn't play, right?
It was replaced with Viuda.
Oh, that's right.
Viuda.
That's right.
And wow, that was my first time hearing them.
Mm-hmm. They closed the night.
They closed the night, and we stayed. We stayed
their full set.
And wow, it's fronted by a female singer, and they got a lot going on. It's a lot of post
Yeah, it's like Days Doom, or I don't know what they call that.
Yeah, Doom Days or
Doom Days, or
yeah,
no, there's like all sorts of
Doom
terms.
Gaze.
Doom
Sorry, you're
Gaze,
throwing me off. Doom
Days. Where did I
Gaze.
get Days?
Days. I have no idea.
Desert Days. I don't know. Yeah, Doom Gaze. Yeah, they blew me away. That was another band I couldn't see anything. They were just they're just draped in fog. But holy smoke! So yeah, they're kind of a style of, for me personally, King Woman, and we've talked to them.
Yeah, we had the pleasure of actually seeing them 3 times.
We've seen 3
So you'll
times.
hear them
Oh,
3 times in our
we talk
episodes.
about them 3 times.
And we eventually got an interview. Awesome. So we'll put that
Yeah.
interview on the appropriate episode.
So they discuss their music, and I totally agree. It's influenced by Cult of Luna, King Woman. What was that other band? I even have them, but I forgot the name that you mentioned. Anyway, ISIS, those type of bands, and these guys nail it. I love their style of music. I really do, and I think I'll talk a little bit more about them when on their later shows. But I really dig them, and they're fairly new band.
Yes, since
So,
April, I believe.
Yeah,
we'll get a little bit more of them.
We'll get into a little more detail as we progress
through the episodes. But yeah, overall, it was an awesome show. Red Mesa was actually heading towards the Ripple Fest in Austin, where a bunch of other Doom bands, a bunch of actually label mates. I was looking.
That's right. Yeah,
a lot of label mates were on that bill. I would love to have some of those bands come through El Paso and see more of that Desert Doom.
I loved
style. But definitely check out Red Mesa.
Oh, and thank you for the sage. Appreciate it.
Oh yes, thank you for the sage, and we really appreciate you guys being on the show, taking time out. You guys are really awesome, and check them out. They're on social. They're on social media, Instagram, and also streaming platforms. Check them out there, and they do also have physical media.
Yeah, they do have
really
vinyl.
Cool. They have vinyl.
Yay.
Which Jack
I don't.
up on.
Let's not talk about it.
And CD. So check them out, Red Mesa. You don't want to miss out on this, and they have like these 6-7 minute songs.
Oh yeah,
you ended it with a 9-minute song.
Yeah, if you want to just groove and vibe to some good stoner doom, check these guys out, man.
Check it out, and thank you, Living Room. That was
our first experience, and very welcoming, very nice place, very good people. I like the clientele. It was a cool place, man. Good vibes.
Next episode is Living Room too.
Yes. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Sounds real?
Sounds real.
And we're out. Sounds real?
Sounds real.
I'm Jason. I'm here at the Living Room with Red Mesa from Albuquerque.
What's up?
Man, that was a fantastic set, guys. So tell us a little bit about a little bit of background. You guys have been around for a while, correct?
Yeah, we started in 2013, so we've been around for 10 years now. First album came out 2014, and Roman joined the band 2018. 2017. Yeah, and Alex in 2019, and we've been we picked up a lot of steam having these guys on board, and we are heading to Ripple Fest tomorrow to play a festival in Austin, Texas.
Oh, nice. And so you guys would have like 3 full lengths?
That's correct. Yeah, we just finished recording our 4th full length album, and we plan to put that out in the spring of 2024. It's getting mixed right now, and yeah, we're really excited for people to hear it.
That's awesome. And so you guys are like a mixture of like stoner and doom and yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's been a new genre invented over the last year now. There's so many genres invented, but I think our realm is kind of like desert rock because we're kind of from the desert and kind of, I know we're kind of all over the place. I like it. It's a little different. Yeah, we like nature, so we kind of play music to fit our landscape, kind of. You know what I mean? because we like doing outdoor stuff. We go hiking a lot and work outdoors. So it's like, it's nice to put that into like a music perspective and see what comes out.
So, like I ask a lot of the guests on our show, what's on your listing table?
I'm first. You know what? I listen to 95% metal and have for a long time. But I also listen to punk and hardcore and reggae and old country and Texas country. I love most of those guys. And so recently we've been listening to what is that project called on Transylvania Tapes? It starts with an O.
Oh, Oramet.
Oramet. Check that out today, and
like
I've had it for a couple of months, and it's really good. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Texas country because I've been playing acoustic out also, and trying to like learn songs and stuff. But
cool.
Constant like Neurosis and Zayo and you know, these guys have their favorites, and we'll listen to some good stuff in the van tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Playlist time.
Yeah, I listen. You know, lately I've listened to a lot of drone music, and at home I've got a 3-year-old son, and he really loves Motorhead and Ozzy Osbourne, and you know, we've been playing that almost daily just for like 2 years now. And that's not new for me, but he loves the energy from that, and it's really fun. And I really love classical Indian raga. I listen to a lot of that. I collect it on vinyl. Ali Akbar Khan, Ravi Shankar, kind of those guys, those names that people know. And then there's a whole, you can get really deep into that. And I listen to a lot of metal too, a lot of instrumental psychedelic stuff. Just kind of a whole mix of things, and I love old country western too. That's one thing that we all have in common. And we've done a lot of acoustic shows, and we sprinkle in country and folk and blues into stuff, and that's been really cool for us, man.
Interesting.
Shit. Okay. Hello. So I work at venues in Albuquerque, so I work with a lot of the newer music that happens these days. So I kind of like, you know, when I walk in, I kind of like put it on some old school stuff, like old Cathedral or old Electric Wizard, old stuff, and I like to listen to older jams during setup and stuff like that. But I get to hear a lot of really cool music. Some of it's good, some of it's bad, but and I get a lot of stuff sent to me and stuff like that, so I get to hear a lot of the newer stuff, and there's some good newer stuff, but I just like hearing the hits, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, maybe early 2000s a little bit, but yeah, mainly the old school stuff. I like new stuff, but I don't know, I guess I'm starting to get old. I'm an old fart now. I'm an old fart. No, I'm taking 40 too serious. But no, yeah. But I like listening to the old school stuff.
Nice. Well, I really appreciate it. It was an awesome set. Hopefully you guys do come back again to El Paso, rock it down, and look forward to hearing some new music from you guys. And like as always, sounds real?
Sounds real.
Yeah, sounds real.
Real good.
And we're out.
Thank you for having us, man. We love that.
Yeah, thanks.